Hello, everyone. Welcome to the weekly winery update. I'm Amanda, and thank you so much for joining me. Whew, it's been a week already, which is why I'm having a mango margarita. And let me know what you guys are drinking tonight, too. Maybe you're just staying hydrated. That's good, too. But if you're drinking something delicious, let me know in the comment section. Ethan has commented with some good news for him that I will be sharing later during our new-ish good news segment. So stay tuned for that. Ethan, don't worry. I was already going to share that in our good news section later. So hang tight for that. In the meantime, comment, let me know what you are sipping on tonight. All right. Whew, it's going to be a new month next time we meet back here next Wednesday. So that means I have all kinds of good stuff to go through here. I love it. Christian commented she is drinking hydrogen water. So I know it's very important to stay hydrated, Christian. So I'm glad that you got that special hydrogen water. Oh man, guys, margaritas. They're my favorite. After wine, of course, but let's see here. Kelly's here. Awesome. All right. Let's start out with, I'm going to go in a different order. I'm going to start with the August wine of the month. Rather than talking about July, we are going to go talk about what's happening here in August. Because a lot of people have been asking about when this wine is coming back, and it's coming back in August. So back to school is going to be our August wine of the month. If you somehow did not get to try this last year, then I'm sorry you missed out. But it is a peanut butter and jelly wine. So back to school, it's so good. We use a natural peanut butter flavoring. We don't put actual peanuts in it, which is great because the natural peanut flavoring actually is allergen free. So it's not like if you have a peanut allergy, you should still be able to drink the back to school wine. It is all the flavorings that we use are allergen free, I guess. And so they use different natural flavors to make the flavors. And it is a Concord wine, sweet wine with the peanut butter flavoring in it. And this one was a really popular one last year. So we decided we had to bring it back, of course, in August for back to school season. I know it seems like right now it's too soon to be talking about back to school. And I don't want to admit that literally next week is August because I feel like we didn't even get spring and we're just finally getting spring. We had a beautiful thunderstorm today. And so it's hard to believe that next week is August, but I'm trying to come to terms with it because we have some pretty exciting stuff happening in August that is going to make it worth the while. And of course, the delicious wine of the month. So back to school will be released next week. And that is our August wine of the month. Then this one, I'm so excited. Put mojito in the name. Honestly, I don't care what fruit you do. Pineapple, peach, watermelon, mojito, you can't go wrong. So next month for the August cocktail of the month, we are going to be doing a watermelon mojito. So it's going to be so refreshing. It's going to be using the watermelon from the summer collection along with our mojito cocktail mixer, lime juice, a little bit of Sprite to add a little zip fizz to it. It's going to be so good. So watermelon mojito will be our August cocktail of the month. But let's backtrack here and talk about July real quick, because this is your last weekend to come in and enjoy the July cocktail of the month, the Tropical Punch. This is like a cranberry colada, kind of pineapple, cranberry, pina colada. It's a tropical punch. I don't know. It's delicious. So come in and try that. We are likely keeping White Fox Wonder on the menu unless like things just go insane and it sells out. We made more of it and we've got a pretty solid stock. So we're fingers crossed, hoping to keep this one as maybe a mainstay. It's been really popular. It's on the drier side of a semi-sweet. There's a little gnat up in here. It's on the drier side, but it's definitely not dry. It is a semi-sweet. It's very smooth, and I would compare it to Widow's Weekend, but slightly drier, like somewhere between Traminette and Widow's Weekend, if that's fair. So if you've tried those and you like them, come and try White Fox Wonder. It's delicious. Okay, other exciting stuff we have going on this week. The slushy flavors of the week. We have peach mango and pink lemonade. I'm a sucker for mango, so that peach mango sounds delicious. Pink lemonade is another one of my favorites. So these two mixed together, yes, my vote is definitely yes. They will look good and taste good mixed together for sure. So get them separate, peach mango or pink lemonade, or mix them together for a delicious cocktail. I have to say, I went to another winery this last weekend and they had slushies there as well. And I was really thrown off because the slushie was two different colors, but I couldn't taste a difference between the colors. And like my brain couldn't understand. It didn't compute. I'm so used to how we have two different flavors and colors. And like, what do you guys think? Like, to me, that was super wild that there were two different colors in the slushie, yet it didn't matter which color you were getting. It tasted the same. So I don't know. I think I'm team two flavors, two colors, and drink them separate, mix them together, win, right? But I don't know. It was delicious though, so I'll give them that. All right, so this week, peach mango, pink lemonade. Do they mix? My vote is yes, they do. Okay, what do we have going on this week? So much stuff. Let's see here. Tonight, Brandy stopped by and did some psychic readings. So hopefully you guys are able to join us for that. Stay tuned for another date with Brandy. I don't have one in the books quite yet, but it's going to be coming sooner than later. Taylor said 10 out of 10, my favorite flavors on the slushie. So if Taylor's giving it a 10 out of 10, you guys need to come and try these slushies this weekend, I would say. Okay, so Brandy was here tonight. Sorry if you missed it. I will post the next date as soon as possible. So we have other fun stuff going on this week and quite a few things. So our Wino Bingo organization for July is Webs of Grief. They are a very local organization. It is a Milton organization that was started by a family who has had the unfortunate circumstance of experiencing a lot of grief themselves and saw a need for an organization like Webs of Grief in the community who specializes in grief counseling and other services for those who are going through similar situations that they went through, and etc. So if you or someone you know is going through grief in any sense, then Webs of Grief is a great service available. And so we are very happy to have them coming for our Wino Bingo night this Friday at 6 p.m. All of the bingo donations go towards them and their efforts to provide all those helpful services to people who need it. So Webs of Grief will be coming Friday, and hopefully we will be seeing them again soon for other fun events in the future. We've teamed up with them a couple of times, and every time has been great. We did most recently, before bingo, we did our Adopt a Vine event with them, and that was a great success, and we were very thankful to partner with them. So we're excited to have them back for the second bingo night of July. All right. Coming up this weekend, another nonprofit that is very near and dear to our hearts. The Rock County Cancer Coalition is hosting their Cancer Walk. Mercy Health is like the main head sponsor of this. However, we are happy to be there as well. We will be pouring wine, of course, and we're bringing out the horse trailer for this. The walk goes from 3 to 8 on Saturday. This is in Preservation Park in Beloit. So the walk, I believe you can still go to the Cancer Coalition's website and sign up and go for a walk. They're also going to have live music. We're going to be there. Gray's Brewery is going to be there. And it's going to be a great time. I know the Cancer Coalition has been wanting to organize a cancer walk for years now. And so I'm really excited that Lucy, the director, is hosting this event. I think it's going to be a huge success. And so we are very happy to be a part of it and hope that you can come and join us and support the RCCC. Too many C's. It's almost easier to say Rock County Cancer Coalition than RCCC. I don't know. But either way, come and support them. Saturday, afternoon, evening, Preservation Park in Beloit. Then coming up on Sunday, we're going to have a visit by Dan Brewski. Although I feel like every time I'm never like 100%. Is it Brewski or Brusky? One of these days, I'm going to get a solid answer from him and 100% remember it. It's a tricky last name. Like in my head, I want it to be Brewski because that's cool. Like, you know, you brew wine and beer. Dan Brewski. But it's probably Brusky because that's probably more realistic. But either way, Dan is going to be coming, playing on the winery, whether you say his last name as Brewski or Brusky, he'll be there on Sunday, July 30th from 2 to 4. Dan plays, I would say, like light rock, a little bit of pop, a little like not like old school, but just definitely more laid back vibes. A little bit of country, but definitely not a country singer. I feel like I'm not nailing it on the head with what he sings, but he does such a great job. He is a great guy too, and we have him out to the winery a couple of times every year, and this is going to be one of them. So come and see Dan on the patio, fingers crossed, on Sunday from 2 to 4. All right, we've got some other fun stuff coming up, but that I want to talk about. I want to make sure I talk about this first, though, because we posted a brunch reminder, and I could not believe how many people were like, oh my God, I didn't know that they're doing brunch yet. And if you're an avid weekly winery update watcher, then you probably already knew this, but I just wanted to give a friendly reminder and or announcement for those of you who may have missed an episode or two that we are now serving brunch. Sundays, 11 to 2, we have brunch. What's pictured here are the sweet waffles. They are super tasty. And then we are doing chicken and waffles, breakfast sandwiches, uh, biscuits and gravy. It's leading up to, once we get into our new building, we're going to be doing a brunch buffet. But right now we are serving a limited brunch menu from 11 to 2 on Sundays. So come on in, try it out, give us your feedback, let us know what you think we should add to, because like I said, we're hoping to start doing a brunch buffet once we get into our new location, but we're starting small. That's how we do it here. And we're going to have this limited brunch menu on Sundays from 11 to 2 for now. The other thing that you should do, we have these every day, but they definitely pair best with Sunday Fun Day brunch. That would be a mimosa flight. The mimosa flights have cranberry, pineapple, and orange juice in them. So it's what you see here. It's beautiful. It goes perfect with all that brunch deliciousness. And so we've got the mimosa flights available every day. The other thing, this is while supplies last, the new jalapeno wines that go into the Bloody Mary flights. So I'll bounce back to the jalapeno wines, but since we talked about the mimosa flights, I got to touch base on the Bloody Mary flights too. We have 3 new jalapeno wines, the Smokin' Hot, Hotter Than Hell, and Hot Shot Jalapeno are available while supplies last. And then also while supplies last, we have the Bloody Mary flights with them. So these are the bottles. They're so fun. This is a limited collection that we're doing. Although, I don't know, it's going to be hard to say goodbye to him, especially Hotter Than Hell. I love jalapeno. Love it. It's one of my favorites. But Hotter Than Hell and Smokin' Hot, they're both, all 3 of them are delicious. But I love things like extra spicy. Like the other day I got a burrito. They were like, how spicy do you want it? I'm like, as hot as you can go. Like literally hotter than hell. That's the level of spice I want, guys. And so I'm going to have a really tough time when this one is gone, which reminds me I should probably steal a few bottles before it is gone. I've got a stash of some wines downstairs in this house, okay? And I think these wines need to be a part of that stash. Another wine that is a part of that stash is almond. So if anybody breaks into my house and there's just bottles of almond sparkling missing, I am going to have to pull the viewers from this video off of the Facebook insights. But I think that these wines are going to have to go in that same vault of special wines that I need to have a stock of at home for sure. All right, so we've got all that stuff happening. One thing I want to make sure to talk about is the back to school supplies scratch off fun is happening again. So when you come into the winery, bring in donations for school supplies and you will get one of these scratch off things that you see here. When you scratch it off, you get the chance to get a free bottle of wine, 10% off your purchase, free tasting, free glass of wine, all kinds of good stuff. All you got to do is bring in some school supplies so that we can provide kids in need with necessary supplies for them to have a successful school year. So crayons, markers, notebooks, paper, even like I know one year somebody brought in a ton of stuff for teenagers, like body wash and deodorant and those types of things. You don't think about it, but those are school supplies too. Hygiene is important, and people who might not be in a great situation right now, they still need things like that too. And to help them feel more confident and have a better experience at school. So we are accepting school supply donations right now. And as a thank you for making that donation, the winery is giving you a beautiful school supply scratch off where you will for sure win a prize of some sort of coupon. And that will be good for a wine. So bring in those school supplies sooner rather than later, because school's going to start sooner than later. Okay. So we have that going on. Okay, let's talk about fun stuff we have next week. Whew, I'm really excited for this one. Milton Community Days is happening next week, Friday, August 4th, from 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. The Community Days last year was out at Schilberg Park. This year they moved it to the east side of downtown Milton. And they have, I don't even know how many vendors. It's insane how many vendors they have. They have the food trucks there. We'll be there serving wine and beer in the food truck area. So that way you can get your dinner and drinks and hang out either before or after shopping, in the middle of shopping, however you want to do it. And yeah, so Milton Community Days will be happening next Friday from 5 to 8. If you want to have a fantastic Friday, then you can come to the winery afterwards. Hit up the Community Days at 5 o'clock. Then make sure you get to the winery by 6 o'clock, because then we will be hosting a rom-com trivia, romantic comedy trivia, that is. If you are, like me, a big fan of all those cheesy and hilarious videos or movies where the girl always gets the guy and there's always a happy and funny ending, then you're going to have a great time. Come and join us for rom-com trivia next Friday. We're trying to switch it up a little bit. We've done, pub trivia and family feud trivia lately. We're going back to some more theme trivia. So rom-com trivia, I think, is going to be a blast. I picked it out because I'm like, this will be so fun. But then, of course, I'm going to be at Community Days, so you don't have to worry about me competing against you guys, at least, because I am bummed. It's a catch-22. I'm excited that I'll be at Community Days, but sad that I'm going to miss rom-com trivia. You guys are all in a great position where you can do both or one or the other. It's your choice. So we have rom-com trivia coming up next Friday. Then the music, the following Sunday is live music with Jenna Lynn out on the patio, hopefully, from 2 to 4, August 6th. Oh, this I got to get out here. I've been slacking. I didn't get the event posted yet, so you're hearing it here first. The book club book for August, we're meeting August 17th. The book we're reading is Vera Wong's Unsolicited Advice for Murderers. I haven't read the description yet, but the title is interesting. So Vera Wong's Unsolicited Advice for Murderers by Jesse Q. Sutanto? Yep. So August 17th, we got a few weeks. We got plenty of time to read this one. Don't worry about it. We got plenty of time. So come and join us on the 17th for book club, okay? All right. Let's talk about this new building. So we had quite a few updates in this last week. There today they were out there putting the masonry stone near the front entrance. I cannot wait, fingers crossed, to go check that out in the morning and see how far they got today. We had a little bit of storms that came through that definitely set them back. I feel like they would have been done today had it not been for the storms, but we needed the rain, so we're not too mad about it. And what they had done so far tonight looked beautiful, so very excited to see how the stone looks in the morning. Oh, what else? The electricians have been there working. Today when I went there, the bar, right now they're prioritizing and working on the inside of the main bar, and they got that lined with like the white wall stuff that makes it more waterproof. So they got that line. The electricians came through. That all looked great. Yeah, and I've got a friend who is going through and staining the concrete right now. He got the kitchen all stained. That looks amazing. So lots of different plates spinning, things moving, and fingers crossed they're going to work on the balcony next. I know my husband and some of his friends did the flooring on the loft inside, but I am really excited for them to finish up the balcony on the outside. So then I can start doing my morning coffee to go and just go sit on that balcony and drink my coffee, because that's all I want in life, honestly. That's all it takes to make me happy. Nice big cup of coffee overlooking the vineyard. It's going to be wonderful. And just wait, even better than that will be with a nice big glass of wine watching the sunset over the vineyard. So we're working on that, like kind of a building update, but Christian and I were talking about some soft opening stuff coming up here soon. And I've been working on event space rental stuff. So if you guys ever booked one of our domes, we're going to be using similar software to that for people to book out the meeting room and loft area of the new building. And we are in like the final stages of getting all that finished and set up. So that's very exciting. And yeah, it's all coming together, folks. Just give us time. We appreciate your patience. It's been crazy, but we're getting there. All right. I think that's all the winery updates I have. I do have 2 pieces of good news from 2 of our update listeners, watchers, fans, whatever you want to call it. So Laura said that she is going to be starting a 3-year lay ministry program. So we are so excited for Laura. Congratulations on your new endeavor. It's going to be exciting. 3-year program is going to be a big commitment for sure. So good luck with all of that. And then our other piece of exciting news is Ethan got first place at the state golf tournament. So congratulations, Ethan. We are so proud of you. And I can't wait for us to go golfing again together for sure. But I've golfed with Ethan before, and I can't say I'm surprised that he got first place because he's a great golfer. So congratulations, Ethan, on your first place. And if you guys have any good news that you want to share with us, we want to celebrate with you. So please reach out, message, however you want to let us know, comment here, share your good news with us. We want to hear it. Spread all the love. So, all right, that's all I got for tonight. Guys, the second I end this video, I say my cheers and whatnot and stop talking. Rudy and Miko are laying like right here. And even then I just said like cheers, like half-heartedly. And Rudy like perked up like, oh, is she done? Nope, she's still talking. I'm almost done. So one of these days I gotta catch video of like me going cheers and Rudy just like instantly being like, good, now it's my time again. So I better bid you all adieu. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope to see you all soon. Hope you have a great week. Cheers.